Okay, I'm going to show you how to install corner bead. Now in some states, like here in Florida, the finisher puts up the corner bead. In other states, I understand the drywall guy puts up the corner bead. In any case, I'm doing this one separate. All right, I'm going to show you how to install the corner bead. Now, I usually just go about a ½ inch to an inch off the ground. You don't want to be too tight to the ground. You would like to keep it a ½ inch to an inch off the ground. Okay, so I cut mine in here. Now I had cut mine square. Okay, now that's fine. You will see some people like to cut their corner bead on an angle so that it would go up like this, and then the other one would go on an angle. The only problem I have with that, if you decide that's what you're going to do, cut off the little end, the corner, okay? Just that little piece, because there's nothing really holding it and it's going to flare out on you. When you start mudding, it's going to be a problem, okay? So you can do that. I cut mine square. I cut my two sides. Okay. And then we need to cut the header. Now the header, I originally start to cut it almost the full length. Okay, see, it's in there very tight. Okay, I'll start off that way. And then what I like to do is I do like to cut my corners to where I make almost like an arrow, okay? Just for the header. I'll show you why in a minute. It's not necessary, it's just something that I like to do. It works for me. Okay. This is a rubber mallet, and this is a clinch-on tool, okay? Now, I see guys put up corner bead with screws. I really hate it, okay? I think it's the worst way you could put up corner bead. It never comes out right. The only problem is if your drywall guy does not install the drywall correctly. This drywall guy did. He has his board coming in, as this board is overlapping, but not past it. Nice and tight. It gives you about a 16th of an inch back. Okay, very good way for the corner bead to go in. So we'll take our first one, you stab it down at the bottom, okay, bring it in, and then move it to the top. Just, that's why I like to cut mine square. Okay, now what you do is you take your clinch-on tool, you hold it with your mallet, take your clinch-on tool. All right, do not hit this head with a regular hammer, you'll break it. These aren't cheap. All right, I like to start in the middle. I put enough force on it. If you could see now that it's long enough to where it goes all the way down. So I slide it, I get up to about here and hit. Okay, now what it does is these little teeth in here crimp the edge of the metal and make an indentation. That corner bead's in there very good. Now I switch it around and go down. Do the same thing. Slide it down, tap it if you have to, but just so you feel that it's nice and straight, hit it, hit it, hit it. Okay? Now that corner bead's in there and it's nice. You're going to be able to finish it and not have any troubles. Okay? So now I'm going to do the other side. Put it down, put it in, move it to the top, okay? You can feel it. You can feel whether that's nice in there, square, or it's not. Hold it with your mallet, with your hand, and slide it, okay? Your corner bead goes in nice. Now come back down, hit it, hit it, okay? That corner bead looks good. Do the same thing, slide it down, okay? You can either start there or come back up, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. Okay, that corner bead looks good. Now we're going to do the header. I already pre-cut it. Now we'll have to see how tight it is because now the corner bead's in there. So it's going to be even tighter than it was to begin with. All right? So we're just a little bit too long, but I'd rather be a little too long than too short. So now you can come in, snip off just a little bit off of one of them, one edge. Still like to leave that point. Okay, slide it in. It's touching that corner bead. And it's touching that corner bead. Okay, now this one I want to just slide it in. I want to see that it's even. There we go. Now if it's not even, make sure you get it even. Hit it. Stayed even. Now I'm not going to keep hitting it. I'm going to get this side right. Bring it up. Okay. If I don't feel they're exactly in line, you come back to here. Okay. And that's how you install corner bead. It's real simple, right? If you're the finisher, in some states it's a finisher. He does it. He's going to be upset if your drywall guy doesn't have his drywall correctly. So please, drywall guys, get it correctly. I know other states, the drywall guy has to put it on. I have mixed feelings about this because even if the drywall guy messes up on the drywall, the finishing guy is the guy who's going to be finishing it at the end, and it's his job to make it look right. So I'm all in favor of having the finisher put it on, but it needs to be done properly. If the drywall's not installed correctly, if it's set too far back, the clinch-on tool won't work. Okay? It has to bite on the corners. And if this drywall is set back, even with the stud and not the outside of the drywall, this will not hold. All right? I hope you enjoyed that.